Alright, so this is kind of weird. My microphone did not record in the first video. So now I'm literally recording a video in which I was already talking where I recorded in it. So do note that this footage is all with me talking and stuff while I'm playing. Anyways, more importantly, I'm announcing DMX League. Again, essentially this will be the last time I try it, first and foremost. I need at least 6 teams to make this work. I'm really hoping for 12, though. In order to ensure that we get enough teams, instead of 5v5, I'm going to make the first initial launch a 3v3. What this is going to mean for everybody is that, okay, anyone that you know, whether they're in your clan or not, you could essentially have 5 teams representing the same clan, and I couldn't care less. Anyone that you know, you put them on your team, then you come to me, whether it's on my Skype, Haru7Yen, or whether you put it in the comment section below, which I would vastly prefer. You tell me the 3 people playing for your team, as well as their ranks, like their levels. There is no official level requirement, but do know that if we catch anybody who, because of an alt account, is playing for 2 teams, they will be banned from the rest of the season. In that case, since I know it wouldn't be entirely the team's fault, the team is allowed 1 replacement if that happens. I might as well talk about community stuff before I even talk about the rule set of DMX League, because I do know that a lot of you are already going to know it. As far as the rules set of DMX League, or rather, as far as the behavior rules, alright, so if you win a match, you're getting 3 points. If you tie in a match, you're getting 2 points, and if you lose a match, you're getting 1 point. If you're starting fights in toxicity, and there will be a judge inside of each match to check this, not in the observe spot, but actually looking at the chat so they can screenshot it. If there is toxicity, fighting, and ridiculousness going on, they will send me a screenshot or a video link to what happened, and if we determine that it is enough, we will deduct points from you. We're going to try to avoid doing that as much as possible, and we're going to try to keep it to repeat cases, but keep in mind that that is a thing that can happen. Outside of that, you also have to remember that it is not just toxicity that can get you in trouble. Obviously, being caught with any kind of hack or something like a macro for air hug or something will also result in the same thing. It has to be 100% provable, which is very difficult, but if we can prove it, note that it will result in a point deduction. Let's see what else. Okay, before I tell you the rules, also keep note that the prize for this is $200 that is going to be split across 3 tiers, like the first, second, and third place. Those $200 are also going to be split among your team however you see fit. So there you go. I would imagine that it would be something like first place, has 100 or something, and I don't know. I guess like 75 and 25 for second and third. I'll discuss with you guys after you win about whether you want that from like Amazon gift cards or whether you want that in AP or what have you. So anyways, with signups, make sure you have all 3 people, their ranks, and whether or not you prefer to play in pen or AP, because we're going to take a vote, and normally we would have these things in separate tiers, like separate ranks, where you could play in either a pen or AP ladder, but for right now, we just have, and yeah, I accidentally suicided there. That was entirely not something I meant to do. But anyways, yeah, just do put your vote, because right now for this we don't want to segregate the player base. We want to make sure we have enough teams for this to function. Now keep in mind, here are the rules. In a general sense, I will put exact rules down in the description below. You're going to be allowed as a team 2 or less of each weapon. MK2s are not going to be allowed, and neither is Rocket, because we haven't had an official decision about these weapons yet. At some point, I would imagine Rocket is going to be allowed. But as of this particular tournament, it is not. Be aware of this. Let's see what else. Okay. You're going to be paired in games where there's going to be either TD or DM. So do be prepared for both. So let's say you get matched against an opponent. You should expect for one to be a need and 3 deathmatch, and maybe one to be a square deathmatch. Whereas in your next game, you could expect, I don't know, a square deathmatch and a, Coliseum TD. There was originally Siege planned for this, but due to popular demand, I'm removing Siege from the beta thing. We may revisit Siege later, just because it's a team-based mode. I like the mode, and it offers some versatility. Or we may do a separate Siege tournament entirely. I don't know how I would find the time or resources to manage something like that, but it is possible for those of you who like Siege. And do realize that all of your feedback related to DMX League and its rule set will be taken into consideration. Further rules. There are some weapons that are limited to 1, particularly Counter Sword, Exo Scythe, and Smash Rifle. Bomb, I believe, as well. Like I said, I will send a link to the DMX webpage in the description at some point, to which you can easily just look up the rules. Deadline for signups is March 1st. If we get 12 teams before March 1st, then I will make an update video saying we have our 12 teams, and you won't have any reason in which you need to play that much, or wait that much. We're going to try to get this launched as soon as possible, and I'd love to have it launched in February. One way or another, though, the prize awards will come in March due to financial constraints that I have. Remember, this is coming out of my pocket. And really, I don't like the fact that I have to do this. And I will probably try to find alternative prizes in the future, if this starts to get too expensive and not let me have proper amounts of money for living expenses. Anyways, that aside, is there anything I need to cover? I think I've gone over YouTube and Twitch. Certain games will be streamed, especially games that I feel are key. Besides streamed games, there is also going to be a lot of games on YouTube. And as a matter of fact, I can almost promise that every single game is going to be on YouTube. And you can expect to see all of them on my channel and possibly a separate DMX channel when it launches, depending on how successful this is in the future. But for now, just my channel. So yeah, just know that the success or failure of this is entirely on you guys, and we'll see where it goes from there. I'm not sure if I am missing anything. I probably am. But yeah, if I'm missing something, and you have any particular questions about anything I didn't cover, let me know in the comment section below. And if I notice, or any of the other staff notice something I didn't cover, let me know. This video was kind of thrown together. I don't even have a proper script for it. Originally, I intended this to be an advertisement-style video, but we didn't have the artwork or the time to do that properly. Time and resources are very rare. So, I mean, I threw this together as a way to get the message out there. So I think that covers about everything. And I will be sure to see you guys soon. As I said, any questions, let me know in the comment section below. And hopefully, I see a lot of you sign up. Like, I really would feel disappointed if we didn't get a lot of signups for this, because I don't know if I can try something like this again. Alright, so that should cover that. Alright. That'll cover everything, and have a nice day.